That was terrible.
That was crap. That was garbage. This place sucks.
Overreaction
Monday
on a Tuesday.
It's been a while since I stepped on that drop for a while, right? I'm just.
Oh, yeah. You've been good, Rich.
Thanks, Mike.
Yeah.
I was fishing there.
I know.
Really need some positive reinforcement today, don't you?
It's this week. Entirely. Entirely. Are you kidding me?
You know, there's pumpkin pie over there. If you need some comfort.
I'm not really a pumpkin pie guy, but
whipped cream. I got two different kinds of whipped cream.
What's going on over there?
All right, here's the deal. What's up, guys?
Give me anything. I'm doing good.
Happy
Thanks,
Tuesday,
Brock.
Mike. Great to see you, man.
What's up,
Good to
Trevor?
see you.
All right, so here's the deal. So here's my take after watching last night's game for Overreaction Monday on a Tuesday. Teams are going to stop giving quarterbacks $50 million contracts because it's their turn. These are not aging well. Trevor Lawrence, Tua, now Brock Purdy, and what he's done so far, being outplayed by Mac Jones this season. Teams are going to stop doing this.
I don't think so. It's going to go on forever.
Yeah, you think the Texans are going to give C.J. Stroud $250 million because it's his turn after Davis Mills is 3-0?
Interesting. Keep going. Keep making your case.
Well, I have one about Bryce Young later on, but do you think Bryce Young's getting a second contract with Carolina?
I just still think it's going to, at the end of the day...
You think the Chargers
Be the
have any Herbert regret? Joe Burrow can't finish a season?
I don't think the Chargers have a single ounce of Herbert regret. Single ounce of it. Not a single scintilla of that.
I'm sure Mike Brown's thinking about it.
An interesting case, as you know, I still think it will always happen because it keeps happening. But I understand your point. I'll call it an overreaction, and you keep tilting at this windmill, bud. You keep howling at this moon.
Well, I've been proven right.
Let's see if you're that broken clock at some point.
Well, I've been proven right more than twice a day, I think, on this.
Okay. I appreciate you continuing on these analogies.
You're talking about the Browns, how you're excited to watch them in action this weekend. And I think there's, depending on your viewpoint, I think there's one very important and good reason to keep watching the Browns. It's because Myles Garrett's going to get 30 sacks this year.
I don't think that's an overreaction right now. He needs to have
two a game the rest of the year.
Two a game. Or another three-sack game or another four-sack game.
Exactly.
I think he's thinking 30 right now.
I don't think.
I bet you he's thinking it right now.
This record is getting shattered.
I bet you he's thinking about it right now.
And you look at some of the guys he's got coming up the rest of the season. They are very sackable quarterbacks.
Well, it's Brock Purdy this weekend. Let's do this. And then it's Cam Ward. Then it's Caleb. I don't know about that. Josh Allen just got sacked 10 times. How many times? 8 times.
8 against Houston.
And then it's Aaron Rodgers,
who's not mobile, and a guy coming off a toe injury who
and
also
Joe
can't
Burrow,
move.
who, as we know, has been lack of protection. I honestly don't think this is an overreaction. And you know how.
I mean, it's an outrageous number.
It is an outrageous number, but it's within reach. And we just name the different teams. I mean, you'd have to say out of everybody we just mentioned, Purdy was not sacked last night. He's elusive. You'd say Caleb, right? Because Caleb
Caleb kind of runs around and twirls around in the backfield.
Right.
You got a rookie quarterback behind they're arguably the worst team in the league. Josh Allen just got pretty brutalized against the Texans.
And don't you think
Rodgers is not mobile?
Don't you think, guys, he's thinking about that round number in his head right now at some point?
I don't know, because 30 seems so absurd.
I know.
That, who would ever think?
Well, he's got 18 right now.
Number,
he's already got 18 through.
I know, but I'm just saying,
12 weeks.
Right, through 11
games. You would never even think that, I'm sitting there there's no way. And then I'm like, well, I guess there is a way.
I thought of this the other day, and I'm like, could he really do this? And then you look at who he's playing, and he probably could.
I mean,
10 fewer sacks than the $40 million he signed for.
Look, Strahan already gave it up, so he's already conceding. So I don't know. It's possible.
And again, I know people are like, hey, he took the bag, and it's too bad that he's playing in games that aren't meaningful. I will push back and say this past week was pretty damn meaningful. We'll find out how many more games Shedeur starts and performs well. And the games that he's performing in right now are pretty damn meaningful for the quarterback. And if the quarterback doesn't improve, then maybe for the franchise. We'll see. But I don't think that's an overreaction.
Yeah, pretty fun one. Watching the fourth quarter on Sunday of this team play, and you think, don't let them in the tournament because the Chiefs might be the most dangerous 7 seed in NFL history.
Dude, what do you think? Who are you talking to right now? Who are you talking to? You think they're going to be the 7 seed or better?
No, I think they'll probably be the 7th seed.
Not better.
Probably not. I think it's unlikely that they go undefeated to finish the season.
Can you show me the AFC standings, please, before I could push back here?
Because they're 11-6. They'll probably be the 7th seed.
They'll be the most dangerous team. If you believe that they're not going to win the division, they're the most dangerous team of any team that's a wild card team.
Asking them to win the division right now is a pretty tall task.
I understand that. But the Bills and Steelers play each other this week. Chiefs and Texans play each other this week. So let's just say the Steelers win this game against Buffalo. I know the Buffalo fans don't want to hear that, but it's at Pittsburgh. Let's say that they do that. Steelers have been playing better at home. They beat the Colts there a couple weeks ago, right? And then they just took care of the Bengals there as well. So let's just say that all happens. Then the Chiefs leapfrog the Texans. There's a 3-way tie, Bills, Chiefs, and Steelers. That's the way that, the Jaguars and the Chargers are also 7-4. Chiefs are only a game behind them. They can improve. But they're definitely going to be, don't let them in the tournament. I think it goes without saying.
I'm calling my shot. They're going to be the 7th seed.
Okay. I say that's an overreaction, but the rest of it, you had me at hello. What else over there?
Well, don't worry. I'll bring you back down to earth with this one. The Bills have to make the AFC title game for Sean McDermott to keep his job.
I don't know about that. No. Hoskins, you want to chime in here? I'll repeat your answer. You're the coordinating producer of the Rich Eisen Show and representative of the Bills Mafia. Do you want to chime in here?
His seat is toasty.
Would you agree with this? He does not agree. He thinks that's an overreaction.
He's a very optimistic Bills fan.
I don't know about that. I mean, you want to put up the stand? Find that
year in year out pressure.
The record of the team from week 12 on over the last 6 seasons. The best team in the league with the best record of the Chiefs. The Packers are second.
Now let's do Super Bowl wins.
And then the Bills are third.
Now let's do Super Bowl appearances.
I understand that.
Okay.
But you got to, what do you want to do? You want to...
At some point, something has to change. You can't keep doing the same thing over and over again with the same results.
There's a reason why they've won 76% of their games from week 12 and on, which is exactly when you want to win them. Because that's usually your division games.
What about February on?
Okay.
What are we measuring then?
There's very few teams that have an opportunity to play in February.
Well, they think that they're one of them. Maybe they need a move to get over the hump.
I hear you.
Okay.
I just don't think that'll happen, but maybe I got to make the 8. So they make the divisional round. They win a playoff game. They make the divisional round, and then they lose. You want to start from scratch, new coach, new everything for the new stadium.
I think that's a good idea.
I'll call that an overreaction. And I have the Rich Eisen Show member of Bills Mafia backing me up. To the Patriot Nation over there trying to divide and conquer.
You guys had your window.
He wants them to go back and start from scratch.
He does.
You had your 5-year window and you blew it. It's fine.
That would benefit his team.
Don't blame me because I'm just the messenger.
I do like blaming you, though.
I understand that. Offensive Player of the Year, guys. It's JSN's to lose. He's too good.
I don't know about that.
He's going to get 2,000 yards.
I don't know about that. I hear you. McCaffrey has got to be in this equation, and so does Jonathan Taylor. I just told you McCaffrey's numbers. They're absurd. They are positively absurd.
He's a running back. He gets twice as many looks as JSN each game.
I understand what that means, but as I mentioned to you, I want to make sure I'm backing this up here.
Jonathan Taylor is the betting favorite, slightly over JSN.
There's 2 1,000-yard receivers in the NFL right now. JSN is one. You want to guess who the other one is? Crazy. It's George Pickens.
Oh, yeah.
He's the second 1,000-yard receiver in the league. Puka's got 947, and he missed a game. But in terms of receptions in the NFL, the leader is Christian McCaffrey. 81 of them.
His average depth of target is 2 yards.
Who cares?
JSN's is 12. That matters.
I'm not saying there's no argument for him to be Offensive Player of the Year, but you're saying it's for his to lose. We haven't even mentioned the name Jonathan Taylor. So.
All right.
Overreaction.
All right, 2 more. We're going to see him on Thanksgiving night. kind of don't think we should. Joe Burrow shouldn't play again this season.
I don't think that's an overreaction, but that's just, you tell him. You be the one to tell him.
I get it, but what is he playing for? Their season is over.
Himself, his teammates, trying to win. His coach, money. I don't know. Pride? No idea. You don't just tweet a photograph of yourself wearing your LeBron gamer.
I get it.
That looks like I think when he was a kid, right? Younger.
Like maybe a high school photo.
It looks like from back in the day, saying I'm back. You're not telling that guy, yeah, we're so far out. Why do you want to come back? We're saving you. They saved him for Sunday so he could play Thursday. This does not look like a guy who wants to sit.
They're not making the playoffs.
That does look like him in high school, doesn't it?
I don't know.
I can't tell.
That does not look recent, that photograph.
I don't know if I believe anything with AI. Like, Del Tuvo showed me a picture
that was
of
on his feed, though.
Del Tuvo showed me a picture of his brother's dog fighting a bear in his backyard. I don't know what's real.
That was real.
That's a high school photo, I think.
Okay. Yeah, you tell him. What else you got over there?
All right, last one. Also, again, piggybacking off of watching last night. Multiple teams, you don't expect will be in the market for a new quarterback in 2026.
Things that you don't expect.
That you don't expect.
Are the Dolphins in that?
Carolina, Minnesota, Arizona, maybe Miami.
It always happens. So I think that is that's not out of the realm.
Wouldn't shock Carolina, being in the market for a quarterback.
I don't know. I mean, Bryce Young had a 400-yard game just a couple weeks ago.
I mean,
that throw he threw a dime to Ted McMillan.
One off.
Okay. No, but I'll buy it just because crazier things have happened.
Yeah, true.
I'll buy it. And it's also part and parcel of, your bookending. You're saying all these contracts are going to finally lead to behavior that is off the wall or out of the ordinary, and that would be one of them. Hey, you made it all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Check us out every single day streaming live on Disney Plus and the ESPN app 12 to 3 Eastern.